Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be sorting out the tadpoles. I have brought them home just because at school I couldn't see them getting bigger, I couldn't check on them, I couldn't clean them out. So basically I thought I'd bring them home and sort them out here, and then I can keep track of them at home. So I've got this fish tank which is a little bit bigger than the one which was at school. And this one used to have an axolotl in it, the same as Rupert, but then that was when it was a baby, and then it got bigger and it needed a bigger house and things. So I've had this one in my garage for a little while. I've given it its first clean, but it still needs a bit more of a scrub, so I'm going to give that a good old clean now. Okay, so I've given it a good clean, nice and shiny. So what I've had to do, because I left it at school, is I normally use a water prime to make sure the water doesn't have any chlorine or anything yucky in it that they wouldn't like. But I left it at school, so I've ordered some on Amazon Prime, and it should be here in 2 hours time. So I'm going to set this up, get it all ready, and then once the water primer comes I can swish it all together, and then they can go straight in. So I'm going to start putting a few things in here for them to climb on, and also getting all the water in there, and then once the primer comes I can just literally add it in. So you can see that the water is really grimy. It's gone green and a bit yucky, so I think I'm going to put most of this water back in there just because I'm sure it's got some nice bacteria in it. But you can see that they're all sort of floating at the top. I think they need more oxygen. There is holes in the top of this lid, but I don't think that there's much oxygen left in that water. So what I will do is I'll put some of this in there, but with some fresh water too. But let's see, here they are. You can see them a lot better in this tub actually, a bit easier to see them. What's that guy doing? Just slowly floating around. There you go. So this is what I found for them. This stick that has a bit of moss on it, a longer stick, this out of a pond, and just a rock. So that plant, let me just show you, is from our pond. So you see these leaves that are growing up. Well, most of them come from inside there, but there's a couple of them like this one which are just floating. They're just floating about completely free. So I just nabbed one of those. Now I can start filling it with clean water, and I can use the tap water because that's what the prime is to make the tap water cleaner for them. With just water from the hose, tap water. So I'm going to use this measuring jug to measure how much water I put in, so I know how much of the prime, the water conditioner, I need to add to it once the prime arrives. So I've put 6 litres in there, so then I can add the rocks in there already, but I can add the bits of wood which are going to float on this piece as well, and then the pond plant too. There you go. So now it is ready for once I get the prime coming through the post. It's all ready to go, as you can see. Just having a barbecue today. You can see the rocks at the bottom. We've got the floating plant and the floating just bits of wood. So that has 6.5 litres of clean water in it, half a litre of pond water in it, and now we're just waiting on the water primer. You can see as well, if I hold my camera straight, that the water is on a slight angle, which is probably because this table is on an angle too. So it's slightly deeper on this end than that end. So can you work out which end of this table, which side I'd have to put bricks under to make it more level, to make the water level in this tank? Come to help me? Have you come to help me with the tadpoles? And Sid home. They've just been on my windowsill, but I think they definitely need some more leaves. I'm going to quickly go and sort out the leaf insects and the stick insects homes, because it definitely looks like it's quite dry in there. Get them some more brambles from the garden, and then I'll go check on the tadpoles again. Okay, so I've just been up into the forest and got some brambles. It's definitely easier to find brambles when I'm at school. So as you can see, both James and Sid have got lots of fresh brambles. James is that brown stick there. Maybe I've seen better from this side. There is James. He's always so good at hiding. And then Sid is just there. I think Sid must have been super hungry, because as soon as I put the first new bramble in, he ran all the way to it and just started eating it straight away. So I think he was really hungry. Very happy to see, I think they're both very happy to see some nice fresh brambles. So this has just arrived. I've had a look at the instructions on the back, and I need to basically fill it up to about there. So only a really tiny piece. So I'm going to put this in now, and then I can put the tadpoles in. Just put the tadpoles in. I used the primer to make sure the water was nice and clean. So here they are in there. See, they're swimming around and exploring. There you go, but they've got lots more space. You can see all the little oxygen air bubbles all on the glass. The water does look a bit greener because I did put all the water in there. You can see all the green gunk at the bottom. But hopefully they'll be a bit happier, and I'll need to change the water maybe in 3 or 4 days. I'll see how it's going. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I will see you really soon. Bye!